everybody, I want to wheeze them here. It is now October, but it's not Fiesta time because it's still technically to me September. But according to the clock, it's 3:36 in the morning. So that means it's October to most of you. But again, until the sun comes up, it's still September 30th to me. So tomorrow night at this, well, hopefully a little earlier than this time, we're going to introduce Fiesta, Frightful Fiesta, and preview and demo the Crypt Crusher. So again, like I said, I was waiting until October. Luckily, as fate would have it, surprise package came today. Combo pack, supercharged setup, Hurricane Jet-Vac with the Jetstream. So we're going to introduce Hurricane Jet-Vac here. And like I said, to save ourselves cutscenes, we're just going to, get it going here at the start. So we want... There's what I was looking for. I was like, I don't have him. He's on the pool table still, but he's here. So we're going to load this up. I'm going to stick him on the portal, and we will get to watch his introduction. Again, introduced Legendary, but just got Hurricane Jet-Vac today. So we'll finally get to compare their statistics like I've wanted to do. He looks so different. No, just kidding. That's it. I think he looks better in the game than he does in figure form, to be quite honest with you. Sparks is still with me. That's funny. Where we left off last night, or earlier this morning, or whatever it should be called, we'd introduced like all of the old location pieces, the magic items. I've got some of them hanging around here. The problem I have is you can't like position them like you want. Like I initially had Midnight Museum, it's like right here, and you can see the front of it, and then Sunscraper Spire over here, like it wound up looking better there, and I was like, okay, I gotta move this now, and then I did, and yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get him some cash here to start things off with, and if this doesn't entice you to check out our this gets kind of early. Can we never get that? Do I have to? Seriously? Alright, well, if you didn't know, you use left trigger to pick up legendary treasure, and then I guess we'll stick it back where I had it initially. It's kind of an interesting way that they do this. Where is it? It was close to the start, I thought. There it is, Midnight Museum, and again, it does actually look better facing in, man. It's like... But see, like, now you see the front of it at least, right? So now we'll come over here and we'll cash out on the Sunscraper Spire. You should probably come in and place all of your treasures so you can just have a little bit extra cash each time. And I don't know when Sparks is going to go away or if he'll go away. So Sunscraper Spire is putting out pretty good for us. I feel like we maxed out Midnight Museum. Anyway, so he's going to have a little extra cash, which will be nice, right? And oh yeah. See, I thought this was kind of cool. Like we're here at the helm of the, ship tugging away the Academy or something. So I threw down, and this is sadly as close as I can like get them to the rail. Obviously, I would have preferred if they were like up here. But the Arcane Crossbow, and then the that's actually the Golden Dragon Fire Cannon. You just would never know because it's black now, so it doesn't even look like the silver one. But it does really cool stuff. We'll shoot those off after we grab these. This will kind of let you get a look at Jet-Vac in the game in different lighting areas, and just, I don't know, see sparks fly around. Oh yeah, I can show you some other things I did with these. So I went to bed like at, I don't know, what was it, 6:37 in the morning? Yeah. Anyway, so the Arcane Crossbow, right? We've got like some Doom Raiders coming in, or maybe like some Drow Spearmen or something coming, and we're just gonna shoot these off, and stop them. And it's like, oh no, man, the cannon. And so we'll shoot straight up into the air and hit ourselves, right? But anyway, I thought it was a pretty clever placement. Eventually, when we can unlock more of the Academy, I might like move everything around. But for right now, I'm actually pretty happy with where we've got everything. So I'll rest with that for now. And I mean, hey, any cash is good cash, right? So, but I actually, ironically, and I had no idea this was coming. And a few people have told me like they've got this. I don't think it must be very common. I thought it was all held back till the second. Of course, Toys R Us gets everything a little early, but I have never seen a combo pack until this came today. So Big thanks to the folks that sent it out. But I thought I had placed the wing boot right here because I was going to use it to run around. Not a big deal. Oh, well, speak of the devil, or the wing boot. There it is. So what this does, it gives you like a speed boost and we can like get around faster. I won't use it here today, but it is something to consider. What am I doing? Why am I coming over here? I don't even know. We'll leave these coins. I'll get the rest of those off camera, but we'll hop on over this direction. And should I show you? I think I will, because you'll probably see it and I want to be there. You see where I put Pirate Seas? It's perfect, is it not? It's like right there in the stream. Best placement award ever. Feng Shi, whatever Animal Crossing design principle, you know, aligns with wealth, money, and whatever. I just got it with this. Now the cool thing here, it's seamless. Like you're thinking, oh, idiot, you're gonna have to jump now. Nope, I'm gonna walk across this thing. Yep, it's that good. Now you can stop the ship if you're standing in front of it. See there? You couldn't stop the Nightmare Express train, but you can stop the ship. So I was pretty happy. I thought it was a cool deal I did there. So anyway, let's do this one a little different since we're off to such a different start, and we'll get back to normalcy possibly tomorrow. Later today, I should say, with Fiesta. Very, very excited about that. But basic attack is shooting the breeze, and this is a fantastic attack. It's 20 to 30, but what this is there any sound in the game? Yeah, okay, I've got it turned down really low. But it's 20 to 30, but they bounce, and that is a huge deal for me. For example, let me, well, he's auto-locking. See there? I like bounced. Ping, ping, you can hear a ricochet. Cool stuff. I'm a huge fan of that. Again, takes me back to Trigger Happy SSA, how excited I was when I got bouncing bullets, because in that game, like, you went through the, you know, like the barracks and everything and the fields, and trolls were everywhere, and you would get here and like the trolls would all be around this corner, and so as you're coming up the hall, you're like, you know, fire, 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 and all your bullets, you know, then come off and turn that way. Anyway, it was a big deal. Let me get to my spreadsheets here for you. So 20 to 30, and the next one is called Jet Turbine Vacuum. It's a little bit different, but it's gonna do 7 to 11. It runs about 5 seconds, and then you can also come in, and I'm not quite sure how it all pans out, but 15:23, 17:25, 18:27, 21:32. So you'll kind of see what I'm talking about later, but that gives you an idea for what we're about to take a look at. So let's come in here and do just that.
The sky's the limit.
He looks pretty, like I said, I think in game he looks better than in person, which he looks good in person, and it might be because I've got so many lights out. I'm basically living in like a, it's not a totally nocturnal cave, but there's like, well, 2 can lights make apparently a big difference. So anyway, I like there's kind of like more depth to him in the, you know, like eyes with the mask and everything. So that's kind of an interesting feature. But there's a look around at Jet-Vac there. Again, very nice pack. It's a solid black on the figure, or a, you know, darker color. But you could totally, you know, touch that up with a little paint. Same thing, you could trim out his silver trim on the bottom. You know, add the gold accents or whatever you want to do. That said, let's take a look at his stats here. This is very important to me because I like to make sure that we've got everything correct. So strategy guide sometimes I can't depend on, you know, like his jet stream when we unboxed it and I went through there, it's got conflicting names between the attack and then the strategy. It's like not calling them the same thing. So alright, here we go. Now I've got this typed in. I went by the strategy guide because we did it in the legendary Hurricane Jet-Vac's intro. So health is 240, speed 43, armor 12, critical hit 6, elemental power is now up to 32 because we got +7 since we've got Stormblade in the mix. But if you wonder how does he compare to legendary Jet-Vac, the health of 240, legendary Jet-Vac has +50, putting him at 290, and then critical hit, legendary has +5, putting him at 11. So that's kind of what you need to know there. Let me grab this and try to read it to you. And again, if you're interested in legendary Jet-Vac, I'll have a link in the description box below. We'll also have got a pole paddle we're going to roll. what did I say? Bull paddle? We've got a pole battle we're going to roll out pretty soon, so be on the lookout. Nonetheless, slogan Hawk and Eye, you should know that one by now. Jet-Vac was the greatest, most daring flying ace in all of Wyndham. He was given his magical wings when he was young, as was the tradition for all Sky Barons. But when his homeland was raided, he chose to sacrifice his wings to a young mother so she could fly her children to safety. This act of nobility caught the attention of Master Eon, who sought out the young Sky Baron and presented him with a gift, a powerful vacuum device that would allow him to soar through the skies once again. Jet-Vac accepted the gift with gratitude and now daringly fights evil alongside the other Skylanders. So, great story there, but again, I think he would have had a really nice tie-in to the Supercharger side of things, you know. Tons of directions you could have gone with that, sort of explaining how he was selected, how the jet stream came to be his vehicle, etc. But let's take a look at the upgrades now. As featured, 20 to 30 attack damage and ricocheting and bouncing. We've got Shooting the Breeze as the primary attack. Press X to shoot a fan blade that can bounce off multiple enemies. After that, secondary attack is Jet Turbine Vacuum. Press and hold B to suck an enemy into your vacuum. Press B again to shoot the enemy out. Now this gets pretty crazy. Next four are our base upgrades. We're going to get started with the tertiary attack Summer Assault. Press Y to dash forwards. Enemy in the way will get kicked and damaged. Cannot wait to have a dash attack with this guy. That's going to be so cool. After that, we've got better blade bounces. Fans bounce more times. Run 700. For 900, we have the next upgrade, Hurricane Hurrah. Hold X to charge up a hurricane. Release to unleash it and damage any enemies in its path. So key thing there is going to be the size, the duration, the time to hold, etc. After that, the final base upgrade is Make Them Soar. See what they did there? Instead of S-O-A-R, it's S-O-R-E. So S-O-A-R, if you will, think oar, like paddle a boat. Soar would be, fly up into the sky, soar like an eagle, etc. And then soar, S-O-R-E, is, like, ow, wow, that hurt. I'm so sore I lifted weights for the first time in 2 months, etc. So, Summer Assault attacks do more damage, kicking and screaming. So, top path here is called the Blade Vac path. It's going to improve the Jet Turbine Vacuum to create powerful vortexes. We started off with category Pain. Hold X and release it to create a hurricane. Ditto. Hold X repeatedly to shoot blades into the hurricane, so kind of a 1-1 punch, if you will. We got Hurricano. Hold X and Hold X and release to create a hurricane. Hurricanes now explode once it's over and damages enemies all around the hurricane. So I don't know if the blades will dispatch from that if you've charged it up or what. But our next one is Yawning Air. No, that's what I'm doing. It's Splitting Air. Press X to shoot a bouncing blade while holding an enemy. Oh, you know what? Now that I've demoed him the other night, that's actually going to be a pretty big deal, I think. So I'm understanding that better now. So next up, we have the Hurricane Hawk path. We're going to improve the wind power to clear a path through enemies. It gets started with Turbulent Turbine. Press Y to dash forward. Enemies behind you when the dash is started take more damage. We got Talon Takeoff. Enemies hit at the end of a somersault are knocked back further and take more damage. And lastly, we've got Double Flip. Press Y twice to give somersault another boost to travel further. Press Y after performing the double flip to perform another on the same enemy. So that's something I can kind of get an idea for. What are those enemies? They look interesting. I'm not sure that I'm seeing them well, but almost like a cross between a Chompy and a villain. I don't know. Anyway, what was I going to say? That's something that we'll kind of want to see. I think I've got an idea of what it might look like, but I really want to see it in person. So, regardless of the path we take, we get the Soul Gem, having a blast. Hold B to vacuum in enemies. Release to shoot enemies as projectiles, which will bounce and hit other enemies. When an enemy has low health, they will be launched with extreme force. So, sometimes, I kind of think we might see shades of that here. This will be my last video and only video in terms of this stuff, obviously the unboxing, and that took a while. But something I love more than anything, if you're wondering, wait, can he do jump slam attacks? Does he jump and do anything special? Jump looks like that. And now our secondary attack, he can start it, and it sort of works that way. Let's see if we can pull that treasure. Oh yeah, still got it. He still got it. Totally love that thing. Alright, so again, he can jump up in the air and start that, but he descends very quickly. Now, if we jump up into the air and shoot, you see what I did there? That's like my favorite thing in the world to do right now. That's why last night, instead of like having Terrafin or some other new character, Stormblade maybe, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Legendary Jet-Vac, and we're just gonna jump around and do that, drive around, get some gear bits, all that good stuff. So that's what we did. My eyes are starting to shut. So let's get this cranked up. We're going to bring a Greeble in. We're just going to primary spam him real quick, give you an idea for that. Nope, the knockback that you see there, that's why he's never able to get a hit on us. We're just constantly spamming it. Secondary attack, we'll try to do a complete kill. And you note the damage doesn't register, but if I release it late in the round, 15, right? But it insta-killed him is the problem. So we come in now, and this time we'll just spit him out. And we did 16 damage, was all 7. That's 23, and insta-kill.
Show me what you've got, Skylander.
So there's been times, again, if you want to see more of that, check out Legendary Hurricane Jet-Vacs. Again, I'm afraid I'm going to fall out of this chair just like it just suddenly has hit me. How, like, I know I said the other night I was gonna go to bed at 2:30 or something, I hope to, and then I was up until 6, 7, whatever time it was, doing the Skylanders research on the wishing well and everything. So needless to say, almost, it's been 2 weeks and I've had basically no sleep, and we're pushing into the 3rd week, and I just sometimes get to a point where I can't function well. So it's come to that. That said, to make this video, we did kind of a little different start to it, and now we'll just continue that. We're going to throw this into the wishing well. Bonus content for you, Jet-Vac fans. And we probably get a hat I won't wear. Plus 2 armor. Yeah, there's better hats than that. No. Plus it would have looked ridiculous on him. But I think we have covered everything. We kind of got to see some of the good old legendary treasures at work, all that good stuff. And this is standard Hurricane Jet-Vac. We've got legendary Hurricane Jet-Vac. When I first played Sparkstown the other day, he just sat there and then disappeared, And now this guy has followed me around ever since I replaced him. So, which was in this area, I believe, but nonetheless, I've got to end this, and again, next time we are talking and recording and all that jazz, it'll be Fiesta. It should be a ton of fun. We're going to do Frightful Fiesta, see what his stats are, and somehow I've hit a button and I was unaware, but I think it's because I was holding the controller between my legs while I, checked the timer here. But that said, as always, thanks so much for watching. This is Hurricane Jet-Vac. We have, let me try and make sure we did everything. We read his bio, we talked about his stats, we showcased the figure, which I do really think looks better in-game than in person, and we covered his base upgrades again. So I think we're ready to go. Again, the beauty of this is that with regular Jet-Vac and legendary Jet-Vac, once again, there's already been a legendary, but now with legendary supercharged Jet-Vac, if you will, Hurricane Jet-Vac, we can take both the Blade Vac path and the Hurricane Hawk path, one path per Skylander, so it works out well. We're up to 700 Quans after all of that, so we didn't do too shabby, I suppose. Again, the more location items, the better. So that said, thanks so much for watching. Again, I'm going to end this. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. And once more, please check out the Skylander Club forum. If you like what you see, sign up. If you don't like what you see, but you've got to vote for your favorite, who wore it better, who came in, got the coffee, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But aesthetically speaking, do you like regular Jet-Vac or legendary Jet-Vac better? Hurricane specific, obviously. So Hurricane Jet-Vac, the new supercharger, versus his alt deco supercharger brethren, legendary Hurricane Jet-Vac. Which one do you like better and why? Anybody can vote in the poll. Only catch there being, of course, the simplistic fact that if you want to elaborate on why you voted for Legendary over regular Hurricane Jet-Vac or something along those lines, you will need to sign up to post that, or, of course, you can just go vote in the poll and then post it up here on YouTube for everyone to see and discuss. So, again, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned a little bit again. I think a couple of people may have this. I don't know. A lot of people probably going to get it Friday or hope to get it Friday. My first experience with a Supercharger combo pack, it's pretty cool. Obviously, if you can hold out, if you can resist buying the single character or the single vehicle, and then you're lucky enough to get to a store that has the Supercharged combo pack, you can save a little cash that way. So just kind of budget your time, budget your resources, make the most with what you've got, and the main thing, of course, as always, just have some fun. So that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you back here for more Skylanders SuperChargers introductions. And I remember to do that because I absolutely love it, even when I'm tired and not motivated. So there we go. Catch you guys back here next time.